What's going on, guys? I'm Ralli Roots. Welcome to another video. Before I start this video, I just want to welcome you to our new warehouse, and I want to say how grateful I am to be here, to be able to afford a place like this and to have such a cool place to film. I think the background's pretty awesome. So anyway, in today's video, I am going to be talking about 30 items that we sold recently on eBay, and every time I talk about a new item, I'll pop it up right there so that you can see the title and the pictures and all that good stuff. And what I thought I would do in today's video, instead of just showing you the item and how much it sold for, I'm gonna tell you where we purchased it from. So in a lot of these videos, we don't really show wholesale stuff. In today's video, if it is something that we bought wholesale, I'll tell you we bought it wholesale. So more than likely, it's gonna be either wholesale, thrift store, garage sale, maybe an auction or two, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go over 30 sales. And again, we do these videos, we put them out on YouTube, not for our benefit, it's for your guys' benefit so that you can see what is currently selling for us on eBay. So when you're out there, you can look for items similar or exact like what we're showing you. And we've made something like, man, I think we've made like 65 videos or something just like this. So if you go back and watch some of these what sold videos, you can get more ideas of what sort of items to look out for to resell on eBay. Just be aware that when you go back and watch those older videos, make sure you're checking the comps now, because a video from 3 years ago is not gonna be the same as a video now. Just like the stock market, items on eBay fluctuate on how much they sell for. So today's video is definitely recent sales that we've had on eBay. So I think that most of these items sold for us within the past couple weeks. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump into this video. Actually, it's kind of hot in here, so I'm gonna take this jacket off. It was cold outside this morning, but it's hot in the warehouse. We need to get one of those giant fans. All right, so the first item we'll start with is this Apple docking station. It is an older docking station. I believe it was made for like, actually, I don't know what year it was, but it was made for the older iPods that like clip in into the little, not the lightning port, but the other one. It was model A1121, and this item sold for $109.97 with free shipping. And we picked it up at a garage sale, I think a couple weeks ago. It was in a recent garage sale video, but we picked it up at a garage sale. Next item up, we were actually planning on selling this jacket at the warehouse sale that we're having this weekend. But it ended up selling on eBay before we could sell it at the warehouse sale, and it sold for decent money, so I can't complain. It's a Mickey Mouse leather bomber jacket, really, really nice quality jacket, and it sold for $121.15 plus an additional $10 shipping. You guys will notice that some of our items have shipping on them now, so we're charging shipping, and that's just an experiment that we're running. We're definitely not switching over to charging shipping. We are still believers in the free shipping model on eBay. So 90% of our items still have free shipping. We're just kind of testing a few different things with charging shipping. And this jacket we've actually had for a decent while, probably a few months. And we picked it up from this was a contact from a friend. We went out to their house and he had like a bunch of stuff, and I don't remember exactly how much we paid for it, but we picked up like a few pairs of shoes. We picked up some older, I think older G.I. Joe or Star Wars figures, and we picked up a few jackets, and this was one of the jackets that we bought from him, and I think we paid like 20 bucks for it. So it took a bit of a longer time to sell, but it ended up selling for $130 shipped. All right, next item. This is a Motorola Halo Plus baby monitor. Pretty cool item. It's one of those like cameras that goes above the baby's crib. Downward shot camera, and you can look at the baby on your phone. So it sold for $185.50 with free shipping. This was a wholesale item. We got it with some other appliances and stuff, and we paid up for it. We paid $100 for each unit. But again, sold for $185, so still pretty decent margins, even after eBay and PayPal fees and after shipping. We still made our 30–40% on it. So another wholesale item, this is a Braun Multi-Quick 9. This one sold for us for $145 with free shipping, and that's pretty much all we can say about it. I don't know exactly what we paid for it, but typically with wholesale stuff, we shoot for a 30–40% margin after fees, so net 30–40% margin. Next up, a North Face Parka. As you guys can see, jackets are selling great for us. Even those more expensive jackets are selling really good for us this time of the year. So this was a full length North Face Parka, down Parka. It was missing the hood, but it's still sold. I think we featured this one in a past video. Yeah, it was the one that Callie got into the padded flat rate, which is awesome. So this jacket sold for $100 plus $10 shipping, which is great for a North Face item. And this was a wholesale pickup. So we bought, I think we bought like 200 jackets, mixture of like North Face and Patagonia and stuff, and this was one of the jackets that was in there. Next up is a vintage Tampa Bay Buccaneers t-shirt. You guys know we love selling vintage t-shirts, and this one sold for $25 with free shipping, and it sold fairly fast. And we picked it up at a thrift store from a Salvation Army on half off day. So probably paid like $2 for it, and it sold for 25 bucks. This next brand is one that the market's kind of started to slump on a little bit, but still some decent sales on them. The brand is called Untuckit, and this was a men's long sleeve polo. It sold for $28.77 with free shipping. Oh, and we got that from a thrift store for, I think, $4.50. Next up, another high-end jacket. This was a woman's Indian motorcycle jacket. We picked it up at a thrift store. This was quite a while back. This was during our Cram the Cam trip, if you guys remember that. If you've been watching our channel for a while, we did this trip where we took our Toyota Camry and we drove it to Texas and back, and we stopped at thrift stores along the way. So this was one of those items that we picked up at a thrift store. I think we paid like $100 or $120 for this jacket, but it was a really nice leather jacket and it was new with tags. And it ended up selling for $259.97 plus an additional $12 of shipping. Next item up, this was a wholesale item as well, an Adidas women's, it's like a hoodie tank top, and it sold for $40 with free shipping. Another really cool t-shirt here. This was a Nike Pegasus t-shirt, and it sold for $69.97 shipped on the higher end for a t-shirt. And this was in a lot of vintage t-shirts that we bought from a company on Instagram. So I think we paid like $1,000 for a lot of t-shirts, and this was one of the t-shirts that was in there. Next up is this pair of Alec I Flip flops. These were brand new with tags, found them at a thrift store. I want to say I paid like $15 for them from a Goodwill. And they ended up selling fairly quickly. They sold for $52 with free shipping. By the way, guys, as I go through these items, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Taking time out of my day. I should be helping Ali paint right now, but I took 30 minutes out of my day to make this video for you guys. So please hit the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It really helps our channel out. So thank you very much for doing that. Next item up, this was a lot of 2 Polo Ralph Lauren polos. And the reason these sold for so much, they sold for $59, is because of the size. So the size was a 3XLT tall, a larger size, a larger men's size, really cool patterns, and we listed them together. So we did a lot of 2. I believe we picked these up at a thrift store for about $5 a piece. So we were into them for about $10 total, and they sold for $59 with free shipping. Next up, this brand actually hasn't been doing as well as it used to for us. The brand is SAS, SAS Shoes. I believe it stands for San Antonio Shoes. They are made in Texas, and they used to sell really well for us. We used to get between like $50 to $60 for the men's ones, depending on the style. And this pair, again, the value's gone down a little bit, but that's why you have to watch the market. Same as the stock market, eBay's market fluctuates as well. So this pair of SAS shoes sold for us for $30 plus $10 shipping. This was a really good sale. This was a scuba diving system. So it had the regulator and the little computer with it as well. And we picked this up at a garage sale. I want to say I paid $50 for it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you guys are better at reminding me what I paid for something. So if I'm wrong on that, let me know in the comments. But I think we paid $50 for it, and it ended up selling for $150. So 50 bucks into 150. And again, that was picked up from a garage sale. Next up, we have a pair of Haan men's wingtip shoes. These were also picked up from a thrift store, and they were also new. They were new without box, and I believe we paid, I want to say we paid like $13 for this pair of shoes. They were a smaller size, a men's size 7, but we took a chance on them anyway. And they ended up selling for us for $58 plus an additional $9.50 for shipping. Next up, another jacket. This is Nils brand, N-I-L-S brand. Really nice, really high quality jacket. And it sold for $58, and this jacket was in a wholesale lot of jackets that we picked up about 2 months ago. Next up is a really nice pair of Ariat. That's a brand that you guys should absolutely look out for. Ariat, IAT, I believe is how you spell it. They make really nice higher end Western wear and boots especially. And this pair of Ariat boots sold for us for $54.97 plus an additional $10 for shipping. So call it $65. And we picked them up at a Goodwill? I think we picked them up at a Goodwill for $10. Next up, you guys saw us pick this one up recently in a garage sale video. We got it from, it was actually an estate sale that we picked it up at. Ali got this Starbucks mug for, was it $1? I think it was $1. And it sold for $30 with free shipping. And just to clarify, this item did sell to a YouTube viewer. So sometimes we do have items that sell to YouTube viewers. It's definitely not often that that happens. So I don't want you guys to think that half of our sales are because we have a larger YouTube channel. I would say maybe 5% of our sales on eBay are from YouTube subscribers. We also have another eBay store that we don't even mention on YouTube, and that store does incredibly well without the traffic from YouTube. So don't think that reseller YouTubers are making all of their money from subscribers going to their eBay stores and buying stuff from them. Yes, obviously we do have subscribers that will buy stuff from us, and we really appreciate you guys for doing that, for showing support, but not all of our sales are from YouTube subscribers. This one was though, yes. Another decent sale here, and another brand where the market has kind of tanked a little bit. Sometimes you can get the signature series ones where they're limited, they'll actually be like hand numbered, but the brand is Robert Graham, and we picked up this shirt from a Goodwill, and I paid up for it. I paid $13 for it, and it sold for $37.50. Another wholesale item, you've definitely seen these in our videos before, maybe in the background in our warehouse. They are DeLonghi air fryers, and let me think. Over the past couple years, we've probably sold about 400 to 500 of these units. So they've done well for us for sure in the past, and this particular one sold for $79.97 with free shipping. We've sold it all the way up to $120 before, but it depends on the time of the year. So right now it's discounted because we're trying to move quantity of them around the holiday season. A lot of people are buying them as gifts, as presents. So this time of the year, we'll sell 10 to 15 of these a day sometimes. Same thing with this item. This is a DeLonghi Espresso Machine, and it sold for $69.97 with free shipping. Same thing, pick them up at the same time, air fryers, coffee machines, and same thing. Sometimes we'll discount them, sometimes they'll be more expensive. We sell them on eBay and on Amazon, and depending on the time of the year, again, 10 to 15 units a day is what we'll sell. This is an interesting item. These are Adidas weightlifting shoes, and they were Christmas themed. So this pair sold for $57.97. And here's what's cool about this item. So here's where it came from. I got a discounted employee Adidas gift card. So I think I paid like 50% of the value of the card. Or no, I'm sorry, that's different. On this one, I paid, I think $120 to get a 50% family discount on Adidas's website. So it was like a one-time deal. I paid for the coupon code basically, and I ordered a bunch of stuff. It was like up to $1,000 off. So I ordered $2,000 worth of stuff from Adidas for $1,000. So I got 50% off. And this was one of the items that I ordered. And I think I got like 15 pairs of them. And I bought them earlier in the year, knowing that they would sit for a while because they're Christmas themed, until the holiday season. And now they've sold out. So I paid, after the discounts, I paid like $17 with free shipping per unit from Adidas, directly from adidas.com. And then they landed, we held on to them for a little bit and ended up selling them for about 58 bucks a piece. And that is called online arbitrage, for those of you not familiar with it. So that's one that I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, but it's one way that sometimes we do get items. So most of our items come from wholesale, thrifting, garage sales, auctions, liquidation, and online arbitrage, and a little bit of retail arbitrage, but not a lot of it. If we're doing arbitrage items, usually it's from online stores. This next item, again, we had for a while, which you can tell by the picture. We don't take our pictures with that palette background anymore. But again, this was one of those items that we had to find a specialized buyer, and we finally did. This was a brand new Buzz Lightyear Game Boy Color, I think, video game, and it sold for $48 with free shipping. Another North Face jacket. This was a really nice one, nice like white, kind of high pile, kind of like those Patagonia, like high pile jackets, but North Face on this one, and it sold for $44.97 with free shipping. And this one was from that same wholesale lot where we got a whole bunch of North Face and Patagonia jackets. Another pair of shoes. This is a brand that maybe not a lot of you are familiar with. The brand is called Finn Comfort. I would put it in the same category as, I guess, like Birkenstock. And this was a pair of black leather slip-on sandals, and we got them at a thrift store for about $7, and they sold for $40.50 free shipping. Also, guys, you'll notice that like the amount of the items that we're selling are different from item to item. Sometimes we're selling stuff that's ending in 97 cents, sometimes 77 cents, sometimes 50 cents. That's because we get best offers from people. So sometimes people will send us like whole number offers, like here's $50, will you take that? And sometimes people are interesting and they'll send like $42.47. So that's what that variation is in the prices, in the sales prices. This was a really cool sale. This was a vintage cat and dogs, like multicolored cat and dogs t-shirts. I thought it was really cool, single stitch. The artwork was nice and bright on it, and we picked this item up from a thrift store, and it sold for $37.97 with free shipping. And I think that's on the lower end, actually. I think we probably could have got a bit more for this item. It's a pretty desirable t-shirt, but we took the deal. $37.97, I'm happy with that. We're probably into it for about like $3 to $4. This is a Cloud Veil jacket, another brand that you guys should definitely keep an eye out for. I would compare them to Patagonia or Columbia, that type of item. Really, really nice jackets. This one we got at a garage sale, and it sold for $40 plus an additional $5 shipping, so $45 all in. This is another garage sale pickup. You probably saw us pick it up. We bought this with a bunch of like Christmas stuff and some more musical equipment. This was the first of the musical equipment side of things to sell for us. It is a Ditto mic looper, and it was new open box. So because it wasn't in like a sealed box, but it was brand new, we sold it as new open box on eBay, and it sold for $92.97 with free shipping. This next item up was from a wholesale lot that we purchased a while back. We bought a bunch of Adidas shoes, and this is a pair of Adidas Pure Boost, and they sold for $79.97 with free shipping. And there's one item left in this video, guys, and it's a really, really good item. It sold for over $100. But before I show you that item, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's run over to see Allie, because she's in the other warehouse painting. Let's go let her tell you about this last item. So she's in this video, so you guys don't yell at me for not including Allie in another video. Let's go say hi to Allie, and she can tell you this last item, and then we can end the video that way. There she is.
Round 3.
My farmer Allie.
Yeah.
In her overalls.
I need Converse to wear.
I told the people that if you're not in the video, they're going to get mad at me. So I figured you could end the video for us and tell them the last item that sold.
Oh.
So I've been telling them the item that sold, how much it sold for, and then where we got it. Like, did we get it wholesale or thrift or... Very
Should
close.
I guess how much it sold for?
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Let's play. Okay.
First of all, what do you think the item is? What type of item?
I think it's a shirt.
Not a shirt.
I think it's shoes.
It is shoes.
Oh!
And how much did it sell for?
How much did these shoes? You don't know. Tell me the title.
Kate Spade heels.
Kate Spade heels? Tell me the color.
Glitter.
The glitter heels? $89.99.
Higher.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Hey, dogs. Shh.
$109.99.
Higher.
What?
Yeah. Slightly higher.
$115?
$113.49.
Oh my God.
Shipping.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Remember when we got those? I looked at them and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then you said, these are Kate Spade. We should sell these.
Yeah.
I didn't think that they were going to go.
So how did we get them? Do you remember?
Wholesale.
Yeah, wholesale.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
We probably paid $15 for them.
Something like that.
Probably.
Something like that. In a big lot of shoes.
Yeah, it was just see how these do for you.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. Allie with the final what sold. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to working on the ranch.
Working on the ranch. Yeehaw. I'm going to paint the doors charcoal first, and then I'm going to do the door jambs white.
It's looking good, guys. Lots of stuff happening. So
we had to scrub the door jambs and the doors, guys, before painting them because they were very dirty, right? And so you should prep before you paint.
For sure.
Paint?
Paint?
You should prep before you paint. You should definitely prep anytime before you paint. And if it's really dirty, you shouldn't skip that process. So we didn't. And how long did we? It took us like
2 hours.
I think it didn't take. I think it took us like an hour.
Oh, okay.
To scrub it.
Felt like 2 hours.
It did. And then I took off all the door handles and the I don't know what it's called. The thing that the door goes into on the jam that catches it. The door catch.
Door catch.
Oh my God. I can't think what it's called. And then I sanded
Nice.
any of the big spots and I scraped off any of like the gunk.
If you guys want to see like what's happening with the ranch, I'll put links to, because this is the What's Old video.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see like in detail everything that we're doing step by step, let us know and we will include that. Like if you wanted to see the whole process and how long it took for everything, let us know. Because we could just turn on the camera and say, this is what we're doing now, and then put a time lapse on, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
For the whole process.
Maybe
People
on
like
the Alley
that.
Crafts channel.
Maybe, but what if they want it on the Ralli Roots Ranch channel?
Then we have to make a new channel.
No, Ralli Roots, and then we'll just put Ranch, part 1.
Ranch.
Part 79.
Yum.
You love Ranch. Ralli Roots
All right,
blue
guys.
cheese.
I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah.
Peace out. Bye.